Good morning. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's the first time that you're here. I really appreciate you being here. I'm Jen. I watch stuff and then I talk about it. And I last night watched Three Wiser Men and a Child, which means that, like, I am actually caught up on watching all of this year's Hallmark movies. I am completely not caught up at all on reviewing all of this year's Hallmark movies, or obviously posting my reviews. And so should I be doing my review of this one right now and posting it today? No, but I don't care because it's my channel and I can do whatever I want, right? Let me tell you something. Going into this movie, I, of course, enjoyed Three Wise Men and a Baby, last year's movie with Paul Campbell, Tyler Hynes, Andrew Walker. Three Hallmark powerhouse guys. I was trying to explain this to a non-Hallmark person this morning. I'm like, you don't understand, like, the wattage of having these three guys all in the same movie. It's a big deal, right? So going into this, I was kind of like, you can just coast on the fact that, like, you've got these three back, right? You've got Margaret Collin back as mom. And so you're not really going to have to do much. And so I kind of, even though I knew that we were going to have Paul Campbell, Kimberly Sustad back as writers, and I didn't know until I looked last night, but we also had Russell Hainline, who wrote Santa Summit last year. He wrote In Merry Measure the year before, both bangers. That's the other writer. Like, you know, you kind of could just go and just rest on your laurels, so to speak, that, like, here, we have all these stars in this movie. And okay, this movie was so much fun. I cannot explain to you how much I needed the laughs last night. Like, I was cracking up throughout this thing. First of all, the guys are better than ever. They're so believable as brothers. The chemistry works so well with the three of them. That's number one. Number two, the writing is on point. It's Paul Campbell and Kimberly Sustad, and then it's Russell, who is, again, churning out these bangers. So, of course it is. But I did not anticipate how damn, this is the funniest. Like, here's the thing. This movie is probably right now going to be, for me, number two. And it's getting to be number two because of how much I laughed. Because there's some, there is stuff in here where it is, as far as some of the conflict that happens in the movie, which is partly derived from the fact that mom has a boyfriend. And this character is like, I love this guy because first of all, he's just like, it's just a great character, and just the way he is played is so, it's just so perfect. He's like, he's not like, with him, it's not about stuff being funny, but the way that they use him as a device for conflict. It is mostly good, and some of it is a little far-fetched. So I think for that reason, I would say, I don't know that I would necessarily recommend it to not a Hallmark watcher, but I still have to give it 5 iced peppermint mochas on account of the fact that it's so damn funny. And that, like, really, that's what you need to know, okay? The kid is adorable because they have aged this movie. We're supposed to have had 5 years pass since the last movie, which is fine because then you can have this kid be a kindergartner and being in a play that, for reasons you'll find out, his dad, Andrew Walker, and his brothers, his uncles, have to get involved in this play. I just noticed my lip gloss is all kind of crazy, but that's okay. Whatever. I'm always looking crazy. Anyway, there's a new love interest for Tyler, and she's great. Like, I enjoyed her so much. She's so much fun. And I don't think she's even been in any Hallmark stuff before, but all I know is if you like the first one, I think you will like this second one even better, especially if you like your Hallmark funny, because, again, for me, like I will 1,000,000% put this on again, like, because again, so funny, so much fun. The boys are just all so adorable. These are three of my favorites, not just because they're they're the big stars for a reason, because they're great. So, and Kimberly Sested is my favorite, person. And as far Hallmark leading ladies, Kimberly and Bethany Joy Lenz are like right up there together, I think. And, they've written some great stuff. So there you go. I would say it's a must watch. And I think that most Hallmark people are going to have watched this because it's the boys. But let's do another one right now because I'm here and I do need to go home and put stuff in a crock pot. But let's just go ahead and do this. Santa Tell Me. I love this movie. First of all, I am not a Hearty. I have never watched a single episode of When Calls the Heart. But I have to say that watching Aaron Krakow and Daniel Lissing together, it made me think that perhaps I should check out an episode of When Calls the Heart. And I don't know when I would ever have time to do that, but it is in my mind. Daniel Lissing is like a stone cold fox, guys. Like, he is, I don't think I've ever watched him in anything. He is not only adorable, but he, in my opinion, is very charismatic. The chemistry between these two is fantastic. The premise of this movie is so silly, but you can tell from the commercials, it's that, I'm pretty sure you can tell in the commercials that she thinks that her destiny is to be with somebody named Nick. And I can't remember from the commercials they tell you why she thinks this, so I'll let you see that. And so we have her dating these three guys named Nick that she happens to meet all on the first day because, magic and Santa, which I love. Throw that in a Hallmark movie and I'm there. And the Nicks are all played by the first Benjamin Ayres, and we've got Christopher Russell, which this is probably my favorite Christopher Russell movie that I've ever seen. And then the third guy, I don't remember his name, his real name, and I can't remember if he's been in stuff before, but he looks kind of familiar, but the other two, obviously, I know. So she thinks that these are her soulmates, and of course, we know all along that Daniel Lissing is going to be her soulmate. But the road to get there is just like, there's something about Erin that is just so watchable and so engaging, and like anything she's saying, I don't know. I just absolutely love her. And the two of them together, anytime they were on the screen together, was fantastic. It was great. It was magical. And yeah, it's fun and it's funny and it's romantic. And I'm feeling very generous, but I think I'm gonna have to give it I don't know. It's at least a 4.75, if not a 5. I'm going to think about that for a minute, since by my standards, I have said 5 is what I would tell a normal person that they should watch it. And so 4.75 is as high as you can go for a Hallmark, if you're a Hallmark watcher, really. So it's at least a 4.75. Not sure about it being a 5, the way that I am with the Three Wiser Men. And I'm saying the Three Wiser Men based on the amount of laughs, because it's stuff that, like, you don't have to be a Hallmark fan to like get or to laugh at or anything like that. So, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And you know what? Let's just make it a 3 for, we're going to, the reason for the season. Taylor Cole, Kevin McGarry, talk about beautiful people. Absolutely gorgeous. Can I just say the scene where Taylor shows up to check in at the inn and she's wearing the pink hat and the pink coat. I do not remember the last time I so much wanted to like be in the exact same outfit that somebody was wearing. Absolutely stunning. She is stunning. She is gorgeous. I did not know the premise of this movie from the commercials, and so I don't really want to tell you the premise of the movie, except I think you can tell she has to go to this town and like do nice stuff. I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm going to let you find out why. But I will say the only thing that bothered me, good Lord, the only thing that bothered me about this movie was that her mom in the movie in real life is my age, and Taylor Cole in real life is 40. So I'm offended that yes, that you like, because it's a 14-year-old, it's a 14-year age difference. It's not the first time that Hallmark has pulled this kind of age, like ridiculous age shenanigan. Like, and the lady who liked Mom, great job playing Mom. Taylor Cole, you can totally believe that instead of her being 40, she's 35, like she's supposed to be in this movie. But still, just get somebody who is like, at least, give us like a 20-year age gap or something, because Hallmark, when you do it, it's silly and we notice. I'm just saying. Okay. That's the only issue. She and Kevin McGarry together. Chef's kiss. He gets to be on hockey skates and on the ice, and I'm so glad he got to do that again, because checking it twice from last year just wasn't that great of a movie. So I'm glad that he got to be in this really good movie this time. He's really great in this movie. She's really great in this movie. I love this town. I love the people in the town. I did not want to leave the town. I did not want it to end. Clearly, Five Ice Peppermint Mochas. All of the feels, all the Christmas feels, all the romance feels. It's like a cozy Christmas sweater, y'all. I did not want to take it off. I did not want this season to end, like, at all. And if you're remotely a Taylor Cole fan, you will absolutely agree. She's been one of my favorites for years. Absolutely loved it. I can't imagine that you won't feel the same. So, I'm going to stop talking. I got stuff to do. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching if you made it through this whole thing. Thank you for watching if you keep coming back to watch my reviews. I would love to know what you hear about these movies. I would love to hear what you think about these movies. Throw a comment in the thing, because then I guess when people comment, it's more likely that this stuff will show up in, like, than other people who watch Hallmark maybe would like see this or something. But this isn't my my job. It's just my hobby. But so it, like, that's all. I just want to share. I just want to talk. That's it. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back for some more, because I have 80 billion other movies to review. So anyway, thanks again. Okay, bye.